Vajrayogini, similar to Manjushri, Tara, and Lokeshvara, can have many, many different forms. Luckily, with Tibetan art, there are fewer forms than you can find with Newar art. With Newar Buddhism, you could have as many as 50 or more different iconographically different forms of Vajrayogini. But with Vajrayogini in art, we do have the major forms. We have right away we have the form known as Vajravarahi, and the Varahi refers to the Varaha, the boar, and the boar is a pig's face, a pig's head, that is usually on the right side of Vajrayogini's face, or it's on the crown of the head. It can be in these two locations depending on the tradition and the different ritual texts that you're looking at. But there's different forms of the red. We can also find sometimes yellow Vajrayogini, but we also have a black form in Sanskrit called a Krodha Kali, or Tromanakmo in Tibetan. And this black form, which often is dark blue in painting, is very similar really to a Vajravarahi in appearance, and we have to say that Krodha Kali is a form of a Vajravarahi because of the sow, the Varaha face. And with the Krodha Kali, generally the sow's face or head is on the crown of her head. Very rarely you can find some variations, but it's very possible that this is the artist not quite knowing where to place the face. But with the majority of texts and with art examples, the sow face is on the crown of the head of Vajravarahi. So otherwise, there's no difference. She holds upraised in the right hand a curved knife, a trikuk. Actually, it's a hooked knife, but we generally call it a curved knife. We do not call it a chopper. A chopper is just some weird European word they came up with, not understanding the nature of the curved knife. In her left hand, she holds to the heart a skull cup full of the blood of the four maras. So you're taking the four maras and you're making it into a symbolic kind of blood within a skull cup, within a skull bowl. So we do have different iconographic mandala configurations for Krodha Kali. Generally, we only have one type, but then we also can have some Nyingma revealed treasure types. But otherwise, the black Krodha Kali is coming into Tibet from India, but through Padampa Sangye, the famous South Indian Padampa Sangye. And earlier in the lineage, we also have the Mahasiddha Virupa, and the black Krodha Kali also figures quite prominently as a meditational form found within the Shiche and the Chu systems of pacifying and cutting or severing. So, but we also can have, within those traditions, we can have also a wrathful form of the black Krodha Kali, where she's actually holding a shin bone or a thigh bone trumpet. And but we can also find a 5-deity configuration mandala, a 6-deity, and then we do find some Nyingma examples where you can even have more secondary figures than those. So there are variations, but generally the subject of Krodha Kali is fairly specific, and it's very much linked with Padampa Sangye and Machik Labdran, but it does originate in India. So press the like button, you can subscribe, you can share, and you can also support us on HAR on Patreon.